What's up, everyone? We just want to say thank you for listening to the podcast and that this episode is sponsored by Straight Stoner, also known as the brand SS96. Shop today for t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. For listening today, you receive not 10, not 15, not 20, but 30% off. Yes, that's right, 30% off. Just use the code SWISHMASTERS today. Visit ss96.net and use the promo code SWISHMASTERS.
So there's kind of there's some hype around this next one with Cleveland and Colin Sexton. Because I remember all the noise, this is during the time when, LeBron actually left Cleveland to go to LA. So
yeah,
there's some hype. And then dude, what do you think about Colin Sexton? Because I feel like his job is I think he's losing it to this other kid.
Losing it to who?
What's his name? Garland?
Darius Garland?
Yeah.
Colin Sexton.
Compared to Garland. I mean, let's just do the Colin Sexton right now. What do you think about his career so far?
He has been his first year or two. I think he was still adjusting to the NBA, but in the most recent seasons, he's been decent to me. He had a 40-point game against the Nets, against KD and them.
He did. Oh yeah, he did. I remember that game. You're right.
And I think he's the guy in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I think he would be the lead guy in Cleveland if I'm thinking about how they're presently constructed. At first, I didn't think he was when he got drafted number 8. I wasn't exactly sure of he had gone that high.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, he's turned his career up from where he was. First couple of years, first 2 seasons, I think I was kind of iffy on him. Mm-hmm. But now I think that he's starting to pan out. He's starting to understand his angle. He can score pretty much on 3 levels. He's very fast, a quick guard. Playmaking wise, I'm not exactly sure if he's.
That's what I meant by starting job. So they moved him to the 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. That's my mistake. I always saw him as a point guard, and I remember not seeing him as a point guard. So I was like, huh? So I get it now. That works.
I think he's
a 2. He'll work. He can work at a 2.
Yeah, I see him being kind of
24 points this past season. That's really
wow. I didn't know he averaged that much.
I know.
Wow. Okay. I like him. I think I like him for Cleveland as currently constructed. I didn't know he averaged 24. That's impressive.
It is.
Yeah, I definitely say he's top 10 still. At first, like I said, I was kind of skeptical, but he turned it around these past couple seasons. So shout out to him.
Definitely. Yeah,
I would keep him top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I'll let you introduce this guy. Just gonna sit back.
Oh man, New York Knicks. What are we doing? With the number 9 pick in the NBA draft 2018, we have Kevin Knox.
Take it away. I'm just listening.
Disappointment. I'm about to. The only thing we know Kevin Knox for is getting the ball snatched away from him by Zion and getting dunked on in Summer League. That's his most memorable thing at this point.
I forgot about that. You're right.
Kevin Knox has not been. He has not lived up to a number 9 pick expectation. And I feel like with New York also being in purgatory playoffs wise until this past season. The guys that came after him just passed him up. It was like he wasn't even a rotation guy anymore. So Kevin Knox has not really panned out. Maybe he's just in a loaded rotation now with the Knicks, but his overall status has not been. It's been unimpressive. To me, disappointing. Not a number 9. Not a lottery pick. So
his minutes played this past season were just 11 minutes per game, compared to his first season as a rookie at 28. So it just tells you how far he's kind of fell in the rotation in New York, especially when you have other like potential bigs there. You got Obi Toppin, you got RJ. So
yeah, you got a lot of wings that are
wings there,
younger wings that are taking space over him. He's just kind of in the background now.
Yeah, definitely. It's sad. It's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know, because he did have like there was so much hype surrounding him in the draft. So I agree with you. It's tough. It's like he may be New York.
Yeah.
Something like they don't extend him. I don't see them extending him.
No.
If he tries somewhere else.
I think he definitely, if he wants to play, he definitely has to get out of New York. Mm-hmm. I can't remember his game anymore. That's how bad it's gotten. Like, I remember coming out in his draft, he was looked at as a very high potential scoring kind of two-way player, but
the reason you'll know because it didn't really pan out. That's why he doesn't really score, doesn't really defend. There's no evidence of it in stats either. So not much noise at all. Not at all. He did not even make the all rookie teams.
Yeah. I'm not gonna call him a bust. That's not fair. Like, I don't call anyone a bust. Kwame Brown, shout out to him. But he is disappointing, and maybe he just needs the right situation, right system to be in, and he can maybe make an impact, maybe become a consistent presence off someone's bench. I don't see him being a starter in the NBA anywhere.
No, not right now. Definitely disappointing. So definitely late first round, second round.
Second round, close to undrafted at this point.
Unless you're going straight second round.
I'm Kevin Knox. I'm going second round. Sorry. Pretty much everybody else left in the first round goes before him. I mean, some of these guys I don't even know, but yeah, I'm Kevin Knox. I'm just gonna push him to the second round.
Yeah. That's tough. Number 10 though.
Number 10 is an intriguing one.
This is a pretty good one.
Mikal Bridges.
Yep.
Another Phoenix Suns player.
I know. I forgot he was in Philly at first, man. I forgot he was in Philly.
I feel like I remember seeing him play for Philly.
Oh wait, no.
He got traded.
He got drafted, then traded. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Philly. I was like, huh? Okay. Yeah. So
I don't even know what the trade was.
Nice trade, Phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't know what trade either.
But
yeah.
They got a good. Yeah, they got a good two-way player who can shoot the 3-and-D, very like much the prototypical type of 3-and-D player.
And this past season, we saw him handle the ball more, and that took the game to another level. And if he keeps doing that, man,
I think he can be a consistent 3-and-D starting player wherever he ends up.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a core piece wherever team he goes to.
Yep.
So he should have a
played in a good system at Villanova. I want to say Villanova won the chip that year, college championship that year. I may be wrong. but I can't remember. But they had a good season. They usually have pretty good teams, but
Yeah.
definitely like Michael Bridges. He definitely will take the number 9 spot from Kevin Knox. I think he's probably in that 8 to 10 range. I move him up to 9 ahead of Kevin Knox for sure.
All right. And remember we also moved down Mole, Bomba, and so
Wendell Carter Jr. goes down. He's not bad, but he's not
that
7 to me.
Yeah, he's not. So yeah, we gotta think all about that too.
Yep.
So yeah, I think he's definitely one of those guys who can top 10.
Definitely.
And
let me see.
As well as Shea, Gilgeous-Alexander. So he's definitely top 10. Great. Man.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, man. You gotta say the whole name.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, yes, sir. If you're the Clippers, man, I'm an OKC fan, so I'm glad they gave him up. But to give up a prospect like that, who showed so much promise the season before, Clippers trade him for Paul George.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's in OKC and deserved a big payday. He got it.
Yeah.
Deserved it. So shout out to Shea. He got his money. He deserves
Absolutely.
it. Hope he helps.
Man, he was huge.
OKC.
He was huge for LA in his first year as a rookie.
He was.
Came in prepared to play.
Yeah. I was. I'm talking about like playoff, like almost ready. So
yeah.
Man. That's gonna be another topic another day. Like, do you regret the Paul George? Just imagine if he was still on the team with the Clippers. And I mean, I love that Sam Pressure got him, but I would try it. I would have gave him anything else but Shea.
Do you think that? Well, I know this is for another day, but thinking back to the trade for Paul George, and they gave up all the young guys, Gilgeous-Alexander, everything. Do you think that Shea develops into the star that he's becoming?
Good point. Because without CP3 to like help, good point. Everything worked out for how it needed to. Because CP3 really did help mold him. I'm sure he learned a lot on the CP3 that year.
Yeah,
he learned how to actually lead a team. So yeah, I'm so excited for his future. Often overlooked, really overlooked. So
he plays at his own pace and he has game. He has I've been in the gym hooping. Like me and my friends talk about this. My guy Jay, there's a difference in being a basketball player and being a hooper. And Shea falls into the hooper category. Just skills on skills.
Yeah. Good. That's a good conversation. It's KD, like hooper.
Absolutely.
It's just hoop anywhere.
Yeah.
So, good point. Same thing with Shea. Like, yeah, he got skills, man.
Yeah.
He do everything. Everything you need him to do. He defend, pass, shoot, whatever you need him to do.
Oh yeah, definitely
higher than where he was.
Oh yeah, he has potential to crack the
top 5.
Top 5, yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Man, definitely one of the better guards, one of the best guards in the draft.
Yeah.
So, man, shout out to Shea. Yeah, definitely move him up.
Shout out to OKC for getting him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Up next, we have the number 12 pick. The other Bridges, Miles Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Another very highly ranked college athlete coming out of Michigan State.
He has some highlights for us in the NBA.
Miles is nasty.
And now him with LaMelo, man.
Charlotte has a great
MJ
little core.
Some stuff. Look at MJ. MJ gonna change his reputation. Keeps doing this stuff. Keep going.
Oh man. The MJ GM question mark. Uh-oh.
He coming along. He just need to keep it on, keep doing this.
Oh yeah.
Because he getting young. He really got a solid core now.
Yeah.
And then that Gordon Hayward coming, like that's we can talk about that another day.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Miles Bridges, number 12 overall pick.
Definitely a solid piece.
He's definitely showed us some major athletic plays this year, to say the least. But he has game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can shoot. He can handle. He has good size for a guard/forward. Like I said, mad athletic. He can finish. I like him.
I like him. I'd say he can kind of stay where he's at.
Yeah, same here. I don't think he's better than the top 10 that we're starting to project, but
right. But that's
I don't
also
think he's going lower than 12 or where he's at right now.
Right, and it also shows how good Charlotte did in picking that. Like that's a value pick right there. So they did a good job. There's nobody that could pick that could have been better, or so at that position, in my opinion, because everybody else on this list.
Yeah.
I think he's like one of the last ones to be, that level.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Jerome Robinson. Yeah, I can't even. I think I know what he looks like. I think I've seen him on 2K, but I couldn't tell you anything about him, honestly.
Let me see.
But I know the next guy.
I could tell you. Wait, I could tell you something about Jerome from me playing 2K. When I played 2K, he retired after a couple of seasons.
What?
I was like, dang, he retired.
Wait.
It was like the 2023 season I was playing like my league. I was like, dang.
He retired?
Joseph retired. And I'm looking at some of these stats now. I can see.
Oh man. If he retires
he was in Washington? I was watching Washington last year. And I didn't know he was on the team.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did not even know that.
Yeah.
I was following Washington because everybody knows Russ is one of my favorite players. So I'm following the games. And I did not remember him.
Yeah. For lack of knowledge, I'm just not going to critique Jerome Robinson. We know enough about him from 2K. I've seen him, but
just for y'all to know, he's averaging 4.5 points.
We're just gonna
1 assist.
Yeah.
He's been playing significant minutes. That's what he's averaging. Playing role player type minutes. I just don't remember this dude.
And you would pay attention to Washington. Oh man.
I do.
Well, no disrespect. I can't really say much about him, but definitely not number 13 in this draft. Sorry.
No.
But the next guy definitely has paid off surrounding the controversy, I guess, surrounding him coming into the draft.
I mean, it was really controversy. All I know is a back injury. That's how I know.
Well,
else?
For lack of better words, I said controversy, but the injury-prone, injury status. Michael Porter Jr.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the back injury, and that's how the Nuggets were able to get the steal.
They definitely.
If anybody, that's the steal at that position.
Absolutely.
That's the draft because of where he's panning out now to be a solid scorer now. He can be reliable. He's still learning, but I can just see the trajectory just going up for him.
Yep.
So
I like him a lot. Like you said, he's still learning, but I think after we finally got to see him, we didn't see him at all in the 2018, 2019 season, I want to say. But 2019, 2020, he emerged, and he's a tall, long guy, 6'10". He can shoot. Made a few mistakes, but I think you gotta have to attribute that to how the game is played in comparison to what we're accustomed to doing. But I think he has learned a lot from it, and is still maturing, learning, growing as a player. So I think Porter Jr. has a lot of potential to be an all-star.
Yeah.
Or all-star caliber player.
I agree. He does.
Yeah.
He does. And with that, based on where he is now, I will put him definitely above Jerome. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Above Jerome. He can potentially be top 10.
He's still lottery.
Yeah, he's still like in there. Top 10. Because there's some names we said we just get rid of. So yeah, he's definitely probably top 10.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I want to get into like some of the more names we heard of maybe for the rest of this.
Yeah.
Because I want to start with, honestly, Troy Brown, yeah, he got traded to Chicago. Hopefully he does better there. If he stay where he is. Zaire Smith, I heard much of him since early Philly, really, to be honest.
Is he in Sacramento now?
Nope. I don't know, maybe he is. I don't see anything for him. The last time he played, he had actually 2 full seasons here. That's nothing for 2021. So that says something right there. Dante, talk about him a little bit. Like, he has potential to help Milwaukee out a lot. If he wasn't injured, Milwaukee won anyway, but if he wasn't injured, it probably been a little bit smoother. But as somebody else who can rely on for scoring, especially when Drew went 0 for, and if Chris wasn't hitting, you could have another good outside shooter. Yeah, and Milwaukee has that in Dante. That was a good value pick for him. But I don't put him ahead of some of the other guys that we mentioned, like Shea and Miles. He's still in that range. But what you got anything to say on Dante or anybody else you see?
Dante DiVincenzo definitely, to me, could crack the lottery. I agree with you on not being above Shea Gilgeous or Miles Bridges, but definitely is a higher impact player compared to some of the guys that got drafted ahead of him.
Oh, yeah.
And
definitely
has a lot of potential, has good handle, fairly athletic, and has a decent jump shot. So I like him.
Okay.